And like spring, romance is a powerful and beautiful beginning in every loving relationship. As time moves forward, just as spring becomes summer and summer becomes fall, romantic love has a season too, doesn't it? It will transform and transition into a beautiful friendship with deep roots. You see, the next 2 years are going to be a very important time for you. During this time of romance, you will need to develop and mature a deeper understanding of who the person is that you married. I know you think you already know who Charlie is, Allie. And Charlie, I'm pretty sure you think you know who Allie is. But the truth is, there's a lot more. So be patient with each other. Don't rush things when it comes to listening to each other's heart. Growing strong roots in a relationship, you see, takes time. But be sure to love each other the same way that you love each other right now. With this same intent. With these same adoring eyes. And laugh a lot. And find time to play together. This will keep your love alive as it is today. Now I'd like to talk just briefly about one of the keys to a healthy marriage. You need to water it. Water it with lots of talk and tenderness. Make a pact that both of you will take time to tend to your new garden every single day. You see, it's not up to one individual to water the seedlings, because this is now your garden. You are each responsible for giving attention to your garden, whatever it needs. So clarify your roles. Do what is best for your garden. That is your relationship. The seeds you plant now will be the fruit of your harvest in months and years to come. Make a promise that says, we will not let any misunderstanding or any feelings of selfishness make our romantic love go away. And pour out this living water every single day and live by it. Now, we've all walked down the street and seen our neighbors, and we've noticed their gardens along the way. Some are nothing but patches of weeds, aren't they? Most are average. But then every once in a while there's a unique and beautiful garden, isn't there? It's a blooming garden with a variety of flowers and shrubs and shades. And all you want to do is stand there and admire it, don't you? A good marriage is like that. Next time you discover such beauty, I hope you'll stop and take a look at it. There's usually a gardener in the area too. That gardener is checking on her or his flowers, cutting back overgrown hedges, pulling weeds, watering their plot. But you know what? If you asked her, she would tell you she's not working, but tending to something she loves. There are 3 types of gardens, you see. They all started out the same, and since they have the same type of soil, they had every chance to be the same. It's the same with marriage. They're on the same street, so what makes the difference? It's the time and effort the gardener put into their garden. You see, the first garden is filled with weeds and thorns. The gardener planted the seeds, maybe watered it for a few weeks, but his effort and enthusiasm ended. This garden barely resembles a loving marriage at all. It's filled with the thorns of alienation and the weeds of anger and sorrow. Then there's the garden where one or both of the gardeners were just too busy. They didn't see the true beauty of their garden as the years rolled by. Some gardeners make the mistake of believing that once they planted their seeds, they can walk away and turn on the automatic sprinklers, and it'll grow by itself. But that's just not so. You have to commit to create a beautiful garden. I sense that beautiful commitment now. Building a magnificent garden takes time and patience, rain and shine, warmth of summer, yes, the wet of winter. They're all essential. Everything. I want to share with you 4 words that I hope you'll remember when it comes to creating an incredible garden. Prepare. Prepare the soil properly with lots of love and kindness. Pay attention. to remove the pests and the weeds that are going to crop up, and remove them when they're still small and easy to pull out of your garden. Pray. Pray together daily to feed your own soul and each other with God's amazing mercy and grace. And finally, prune. Prune your garden tenderly. Yes, I'm talking about each other's bad habits. But be gentle. Be careful not to pull out the roots. Gardening is a marriage that can be done as a chore or a joy. I pray that your attitude for joy is your choice. Choose to make your marriage fun. Like I've said, play with it. So Charlie and Allie, I have no doubt that you are ready now to invest the time to create a magnificent garden of love. An award-winning garden with unimaginable shades of color, continually changing through the seasons of life and never growing dull. Friends and family will notice your garden. So because we don't live next door, I hope you'll take lots of pictures and send them to us. We want to share in your garden with you from across the country or from hundreds of miles south. Family and friends, again, Charlie and Allie's garden is not just for them. It just doesn't depend on their companionship, but it also depends on the quality of their community. So as their parents, we are calling on you specifically to respect their relationship. Tread lightly. Now, we only see two people standing here before me tonight, but we know that this is not a marriage of two. But this is a marriage of many interconnected relationships. Sandy and I have only known Charlie's parents for a few days. But I can tell you and reassure you that we are excited about making them a part of our family. We are blessed to become a part of theirs. So Allie, this is the part where you get to see your daddy maybe cry a little bit. Because as much as I've loved you these past 24 years, today marks a place on the trail where our paths are taking different routes. These are tears of joy. Because I believe with all my heart that you are ready to move on. That you have found a capable and compassionate life partner in Charlie. And Charlie, although I haven't known you very long, I've been praying for you. Allie's future spouse